Hi, it's Grandma Teresa. I'm getting ready to make more another meal with canned food. I bought some, well, I didn't buy it. I had it out there in my garage. Some northern beans. They're already cooked. I got 2 cans. And the canned sliced potatoes again. So I got me some bacon grease out, and I went ahead and put the beans in a pot, and they're warming up. I gotta let them come to a boil. And I got bacon grease in here for the potatoes too. So and I'm gonna make some dumplings today. Using self-rising flour. Because these are already cooked. Everything's already cooked. You're just basically warming it up. But I need those to come to a boil so I can put dumplings in it. And I drained and rinsed my potatoes really well. And I'm going to put them in here and let them fry. And salt and pepper them, because they're already cooked too, remember. And on the self-rising flour, you can either use water or milk. I'm just going to put a little bit of flour in here and some water. Just enough to mix it together. Just enough to mix it together because you don't want it runny because you're making the dumpling. And I'm just doing drop dumplings. And that's all you gotta do. You can put salt and pepper in it too if you want. You can probably use broth too to make these. I probably won't use this whole thing. And that's all you do. Now I'm just gonna wait for those beans to boil. Just self-rising flour and water or whatever broth you want. Let those come to a boil. And I need I'll put bacon grease in it for flavoring. You see, they're already cooked. And these are already cooked too. You're just basically going to brown them. Put a lid on them, let them get. I don't have a lid that fits this one really good, so this one's going to be a little bit large. I'm trying to use up all my canned foods. And I thought, well, being frugal is a good way to do it. I didn't know whether to buy pinto beans or northern beans, but I've got dry beans, but I didn't want to do all that. Need to get some onion out too. It's getting there. It's getting there. And I like onion in mine. But if you don't like onion, you don't have to do it. I'm going to put onion in my bowl. Flopping it everywhere. an old-fashioned comfort meal. Do you like beans and dumplings? Oh, there we go. It's getting there. Okay, it's boiling. So now, we can just take a little bit at a time. You don't want a lot because they will puff up. So can you see that? Okay, just a little bit. And it has to be boiling. I don't know if I want all of that in there. And you just let them cook and they will puff up. Okay, I think that's all I want to put in there. Put that on there too and let it get cooked. Just fry them till they're brown. And that's what you call quick meal. I got my bowl ready. I'll save this for something else. I can add more water to it, make it like a pancake mix, and make fried bread with this. See how puffy they get? You don't really need to use the biscuit thing. You can if you want. But if you have self-rising flour, it's just as quick. It's just as quick. Like you can use chicken broth, make your own little dumplings. And they do, see how big they got? And I did put salt and pepper. Now all you're going to do is wait a few minutes, make sure the dumplings are done. See, these are getting done too. They're starting to get brown. Because if you're like me and you live alone, you don't want to fix a pot of beans. You really don't. So the can is just as good. You just doctor them up the way you want them. See if one of them's done. See how big that is? See, and it's getting done. Yep. I'm going to cut some of them in half because, you know, I put little spoonfuls, they puffed up. And you can put pieces of ham in that if you want. I think those are done. That's how long that took. I think these are about done too. But what I like to do, I don't know how you guys eat yours, but I just put them in my bowl. And that's what I did. And we will taste them. Beans and taters. They're hot. Good. And I did this live too, so in 12 minutes, we had a meal. And it's really good. Very, very good. Thank you for stopping by. Please like and share.